Join Ainslie MacLeod, internationally acclaimed psychic guide, spiritual teacher, and award-winning author, as he discusses how your soul holds memories of traumatic past life events in unusual ways.
Greetings. How many people would ever think that difficulty urinating could be a past life issue? I told my client Alina about a past life in Paris somewhere around the end of the 18th century, in which she'd been a little girl with a controlling, social climbing mother. The most significant event in that life happened when her mother took her to a glamorous and long-anticipated night at the opera. At a reception before the performance, the little girl begged her mother to let her use the bathroom, but was told to keep smiling and stop complaining. Well, halfway through the first act, she wasn't able to hold it in anymore, and she let go. She soaked her dress in the luxurious velvet seat beneath her. Her mother was socially embarrassed and took it out on her daughter when they got home. She punished her severely, and ironically this led to bedwetting, which the child tried to deal with by sleeping on newspapers or by not drinking. She grew up terrified of incurring her mother's anger and what might happen if she lost control of her bladder. So when I'd finished exploring that past life, I had an obvious question for Alina. And I said, "Do you have difficulty urinating?" And she told me an amazing story. She said, "I can't believe you asked me that." She said, "Just a few weeks ago, I was on a 14-hour flight and I couldn't go the whole time. When we landed, they had to take me off and catheterize me." She said it was the most humiliating experience of my life. Well, what Alina experienced on that airplane journey was a resonance, a stress-induced memory of trauma from a prior incarnation. Something so damaging to the soul that it still creates an impact over 100 years later. Well, 5 years after I told Alina about that past life, she had another session with me. And I said to her, "Well, how are you now? Do you still have difficulty urinating?" She said it's 95% better. And she told me how she used to have to use Flomax for men, and just like in the past life, she would try not to drink. Basically, the healing began the moment that her soul was able to separate the past life from the present. And if you have difficulty urinating, especially when there seems to be no physical issue, then you might consider exploring a past life or two to find the root cause.
Visit soulinstruction.com to download a free chapter from Ainslie's book, The Instruction, and gain free access to his inspirational video series, Insights from the Spirit Guides. While you're there, take Ainslie's Soul Type quiz to help you on your journey towards living the life your soul intended.